Good afternoon, PunkPanda members. The purpose of this call today is going to be to share with you how to properly go into the back office and make a $50 purchase PPM, and to show you how you can get paid commissions on this. This is something that was really popular at one time, and many of the leaders have asked us to bring this back. Before I actually go into how we actually do the transactions and do the trading for that, I would just like to do a little bit of sharing with you and share with you why would somebody even want to go in and actually make a $50 purchase of the PunkPanda messenger token right now. So let me get the slideshow started here. And pull this down. Slideshow. There we go. As I had started this off with, this is very, very popular. A lot of the leaders asked us, they said, we need something to be able to earn money. We need something for our people to be earn money. And so they asked us to bring this back. So we are doing that. And then we also have to be able to look at it and say, why, from an investor's perspective, even if it's just $50, why would they want to invest in Panda Messenger and at this moment in time? So we know that this is being asked for by popular demand because it's going to allow you and your team to be able to earn these one-time commissions. And even though we have stressed to everybody that the price of PunkPanda will be going up, we want everybody to be able to put food on the table as it is. So we highly encourage you, when you earn these commissions, and you'll be earning these commissions in real time, to take them and convert them and put food on the table while we're all going through fixing the user interface with the PunkPanda app. Anyway, as you can see here, for anybody that you introduced on your level 1, you'll receive 10%. Now, as I'm recording this, it is the 27th of January, and it's a Saturday. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go 2 more days. And after 2 more days, all commissions after that, which will be on the 29th, all commissions after that will be paid in real time. And the reason that we're delaying it for this first full 1 week, because we actually announced this 5 days ago, but today I'm actually doing the training video of how to make the purchases and transactions that you're going to be able to do in the back office, is we want people to be able to go in and make their $50 minimum so they can actually earn commissions. Even if you're in the pre-sale previously, from months ago, and you did have a $50, this is brand new. So all of that it's a clean slate. You're going to have a $50 purchase yourself, or you will not earn commissions. So you have 2 more days to go place your $50 PPM token order, and then you'll earn commissions 12 levels down at this rate right here. And these are one-time commissions. And once again, after the 29th, we'll be paying the commissions in real time. So you might want to ask yourself, would I be better off buying $100 worth of Bitcoin right now, or $100 worth of PPM? And why would anybody want to invest in PPM? Well, you know that the next Bitcoin halving is around April 2024. That's just about 16 months away. And we have historically seen every 4 years when this happens, Bitcoin usually goes on a meteoric rise. Well, Bitcoin right now is somewhere in the range of, about 19,000 to 22,000. So let's say it's 20,000, and Bitcoin goes to 100,000. That means you've just made 4 times on your money. If it goes to the all-time highs, you're going to do 2 to 4 times on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the #1 performing asset in the world, in the history of the world, bar none. It's a fact. Nobody can even dispute that. And so good things are going to happen. When Bitcoin goes on this historic rundown, it usually pulls all the other altcoins up with it. And so if you were to buy PPM today, just at 8 cents, instead of versus buying $23,000 of Bitcoin, if you bought $23,000 of the PPM to get that 1 Bitcoin, we could easily go past $2. We could even get to $4 with Bitcoin on its halving, in the year of 2024. Well, would you rather earn 4 to 6 to 8 times your money on Bitcoin, which is a great investment. It really is very safe, or 25 to 50 times? And then you're still probably saying, Yeah, but how can I be sure that PPM is going to do this? None of us know. None of us have, that magical future window that we can look into. However, I can show you some things that kind of bear that even if we were a crypto and we had nothing to do with crypto, that we would be a very safe, secure, traditional business to put an investment into. Because currently we're at 1.3 Panda app members. So I'm doing some things here now just to kind of justify why would somebody want to take $50 out of their pocket and put it into the PunkPanda farm at this time? We're all working together to get it to 5 million members. And we're all working together as a community to use it, share it, own it. So here's some of the first year achievements. There's many of them. I cut it down to just one slide. But think about this. This was just an idea on paper like 18 months ago. And then about 4 or 5 months after that, there was actually a launch. And that first year after having one launch, that first year after the launch, grew the Panda app database to over 1 million. With about 4 to 5 months, we couldn't even do registration. We launched our very successful BTC staking program. We launched our Panda merchandise shop. We successfully listed the PPM on CoinGecko and the CoinMarketCap. We're currently sitting there at like number 3,500 out of the 13,000. We successfully launched our Web3 DeFi farm. We grew our Telegram group to over 20,000 members. We built 3 websites. We have customer service in place. We built a new Panda app. It's got 2 native messaging engines. Panda app 2.0. It's been approved in Apple and Google app stores. So all I'm trying to tell you, with the listing on Pancake and the Change Now wallet, is that we're not a project that's just on paper. We're a project that has a real product that over 1 million people are using right now. And when you look at this and just look at it from a traditional business side, forget about crypto. And often I tell people to do that. Look at a project, take the crypto out, and ask yourself, would this be a successful business if they had nothing to do with crypto? And you can see the answer here is yes, easily. Once we go through this, we go to Google Play Store right now. There are 3.5 million apps. There are 2.25 on Apple. And a lot of them are actually duplicated. So let's just say there's 3.5. You realize that only 268 of those apps ever achieved 1 million downloads in their very first year of business? This puts us in very rarefied air. Many of those went on to grow to over 300 to 400 million in the upcoming 3 to 4 years after that first year of success at 1 million. Messaging apps such as Line, Viper, Telegram, Snapchat, Discord, WhatsApp. If you throw Zoom in there, well, a lot of them didn't even hit the 1 million in their first 1 year. Zoom, it took 2 years to hit 1 million. But they have valuations of 11 billion to 24 billion dollars. And that's kind of the category we fit into, because the other 260 some odd apps, they have valuations. The lowest one's like 100 million. And you've heard of all of them. Google Maps, Angry Birds, Candy Crush, Call of Duty. And, years ago, there's what we call per customer acquisition costs, and there's per customer valuations. Well, Waze is a map that's free. It's a navigating map. It's very popular in Indonesia, Malaysia, and some other countries. Well, every time they bring on a new user, the valuation of their company goes up by $20. WhatsApp, when they were bringing in people for free, $43. Every brand new customer, if I signed up on WhatsApp and another new customer signed up, WhatsApp would go up by $86, $43 per new download. Alibaba, at one time, $623. Now, the reason Alibaba would go up by $623 just for one customer is their people spent money. WhatsApp and Waze were a freemium business model, and that's what we are right now. However, we do have plans for revenue to start coming in the future. Well, that's going to make the valuation of each and every one of our customers go up substantially, as you can see what happened with Alibaba, because their people actually bought things and they actually spent money. So our current valuation by a third party is about $60 million. It's about $50 per user. And we continue to acquire, even in this crypto winter, over 100,000 new users each and every single month. Now, the reason that we're opening up this pre-sale is we're trying to take the app and make it into a more pleasant user interface. As you know, we've had our hurdles to cross. We've crossed many of them. We're 85, maybe 90% there, but we got that 10% more that we just need to get perfected to make it a pleasant experience for everybody, syncing contacts, with big calls, with that actual registration process. And we're getting there. It's not a matter of if, it's just when do we get there? So I'm going to share some other things with you. So we're going to move on now. And I hope I've been able to show an investor that, and I'm just saying an investor with $50, an investor with $100, an investor with $100,000, where would be a better place to invest when you look at all the projects that are out there, whether it be traditional or whether it would be something to do that would be crypto related. So I'm going to have to stop the share here now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the PunkPanda farm. And at the PunkPanda farm, we're actually going to log in. So let me share this. And for some reason this is coming up. So let's stop the share screen and let me go try to find. There we go. Okay. So when we go to the PunkPanda farm, what we're going to do right here is we're going to go log in, save some time. I've already logged in. So this is the account that I've logged into right here. And you can see this is the dashboard. And the dashboard has all been updated. We were doing some syncing and creating to where we could run the BTC staking and actually have the pre-sale going on in the exact same area. So you can see here that this account has 11,109 staked PPM. Today's value is almost 8 cents. So there's 877 USD. And this 1,943 of that has come in the form of rewards because I've got it staked in the back office. And if you remember, the smart contract every 20 minutes is paying everybody rewards that is holding tokens in their staked wallet in this back office. So let's get to it. So if I wanted to go make a $50 purchase, just to ensure that I could get paid commissions 12 levels down, what I would want to do is go right here, and I'm going to use BSC, Binance Smart Chain, and I'm going to put in $50. Now, there has to be a minimum of $50. You don't have to put $51 in here or $52, but what you do need to do to ensure that this transaction goes through smoothly, send a little bit more Binance Smart Chain than what you're supposed to. So I'm going to give you an exact example of that right now. So I'm going to get my deposit address. And so here's my deposit address right here. It's asking me to copy it. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to run over to my MetaMask. Bring up the MetaMask. And if we'll all be patient, there it comes. Okay. And okay, it's different on this computer. So what we want to try to do is we don't want to send the exact amount, the $50. We want to try to just send like 50 cents more, $1 more to make sure that the transaction doesn't get held up at all. Okay, so I'm going to just simply hit send here. I'm going to paste that address right here. And there are many different wallets that you could use. And the amount that's telling me to send is 0.16. So I'm going to put in the 0.16, but I'm going to just put 1 now. See, I'm just sending just a little bit. I'm sending just a little bit more than what it's asking me to. And actually, you can see in the MetaMask, it's saying 49.93. So I'm actually going to change this to a 2. Now I got $50.24 that I'm sending. So I know the transaction, and I'll actually receive $50.24 worth of PPM. Okay. So now I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to confirm. And you can see, even though it asked me for 0.160, I'm sending 0.162. I want to send just a little bit more than whatever amount. Even if I would have typed in $1,000 there, I would try to send in $1,000.50. Because if I sent in 999.93, it's going to hold up the transaction. Somebody's got to go through, they got to manually approve it, for the 7 cents. So let's make the transactions go through very quick. So now I've confirmed that. Well, I also want to share with you something else. So that $50 has been done. It's completed. It's on the blockchain. We can go look at it. What I want to do is I want to show you this. Transfer wallets. Transfer staking wallet. And I have 11,109 ppm here that I would be able to transfer to a different user ID. And it'll go straight into theirs. Now, why would we do that? Well, this is to help out people that have earned 10 or 12 or 20 ppm, and they want to keep actively engaged, but they're looking at the 1% withdrawal, or they're looking at the 0.5% withdrawal. I'm just saying, you know what? It's going to take me so long to get there, and I really need to put bread on the table today. If I live in Nigeria, I live in India, I live in the Philippines, $1, $2, or $3 translates into big money in my currency. So they would be able to talk with their different team members and say, I've got these 12 ppm. You have 1,000, you can withdraw. Would you be able to withdraw them for me? People can work, the community members can work together in any sorts of fashion to be able to help these transactions go through, and to keep people that have been earning small ppm and they're out there and they're doing this just through sweat equity, really have no investment. They can do transfers to be able to help out their teammates, their community members. Crossline, you can send this to anywhere you want to with any member of PunkPanda, as long as they have an actual account in the back office. So I'm going to send this to PP 54417. And so I'm sending it to my account, and I'm going to send 100 ppm. Let me send 109. So we'll make this a nice even number there, 109.43. Okay. So I'm going to go to hit next. So I put in the user ID. Now that user ID could be an email, or it could be a PPID. Okay. Older people, some people that transferred in from another company have the email as their ID, but most people have a PPID. And this is only on the PunkPanda farm. This has nothing to do with the messaging app. Okay. Now, once we know that this is a success, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but we are looking into being able to transfer from the phone app, set up an account in the back office, and then you could transfer to other people. You can only transfer from the phone app to your account here. Okay. That hasn't been done yet. We're still discussing it, and we're not sure. If this is a success, then it's something that we're looking at moving forward with. Okay, so now I'm going to hit next, transferring to 109.43 ppm to this account right here. And I'm going to need to get my OTP. I've already opened up the email for this. And you can see here is the OTP. So I'm going to copy this. Copy. You see I got the OTP just like that. I'm going to paste, verify, and confirm. And you can see I successfully transferred 109.43 to Royal Leader. And now my staking balance is an even 11,000. Okay. So these are the two main issues: is to buy the PPM, and to make sure that when we're buying the PPM, any of these four methods right here, we want to send just a little bit more. Okay. When we say buy a minimum of $50, typing in $51, that doesn't do anything. Sending just a little bit more crypto that adds up to just a little bit more than the $51, that makes the transactions go through very smooth. Okay. And the other thing that we've added here is to help out people that have not accumulated a lot of PPM, but would like to receive money for it, or have a different way of being able to withdraw it through team community support. They're going to be able to have that function. So you can now transfer from back office to back office. So let me stop the share here with you. And The original pre-sale that we had was wildly successful. And a lot of that was because it allowed people to earn commission and put food on the table right away. Also, these funds are going to be transferred over to do buys off the actual market. That's one. So the transfers of these funds back and forth don't do anything to affect the market price. So we'll be using some of the funds to buy back PPM off the market, off the Web3 page, and also to make the user interface of the app, keep improving that until we have it completely perfected. So I hope this video here has been very helpful with you and things going on with the pre-sale, and just being able to talk to an investor, somebody to say, these are the reasons that you might want to invest $50 here instead of investing $50 into Tron or $50 into Ethereum, because it's a real project with a real product that over 1 million people, that only 268 apps in the world have ever accomplished of downloading 1 million or more in their very first 1 year. With that, I'm going to say, have a great PunkPanda day. Thank you very much.